Let's get ourselves in here now. Let's see. Hello, hello. This doesn't really show you much, does it? Let me work on that. Welcome to our surprise stream. Thank you so much, Bad Phone Chad, for the bits. Oh my gosh, welcome in. Glad you dig the sound. Let me try. Let's do this. See how that works.
I just got into a really ambient place all of a sudden. I was playing radio through here, and now all of a sudden it's like...
Yeah, let's crop this out. Just
That's good on its own, isn't it?
What's up? Here we go. Jeffs, how are you? I make mistakes. Oh, so my friends, I'm almost reading. Welcome in. We've got some beautiful Google going. I know. Maybe I should just do this for now. Hi, friends. Okay, it looks like everything's working. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Can you hear us? Everything's. Let's see. Probably could turn this up.
Sounds as if one of the musical bits of score from Stranger Things was happening on the radio all of a sudden.
Ooh, there you
That's
go.
what the stereo micro sound processor grabbed. Never know when it's going to grab something nice, and you just hit the freeze button.
Getting a little insider info from the Buchla worlds. We always love that. Okay. Thank you all for being here for this surprise. For some reason, this is making me... I think excitement can sometimes feel like anxiety, and something about what we're about to do has got me all tangled up. So I'm hoping that doing this stream and getting to share it with you all is going to bring me back to like an excitement place instead of being like, oh, I'm so nervous.
I'm so nervous. That makes two of us.
Yeah, so what we are doing here today is related to our new Vortex. So if you're not familiar with the Vortex, it is our new hub for everything. So it is our website, but it's a member space. So on our website, the Vortex is a place you have to log into. You have to sign up for it. You get to choose your rank. And when you choose your rank, some of those ranks come with a cosmic coin. And the cosmic coin gives you special privileges. It's also a collector's item. So it's something for you to have as a keepsake and display, as well as use for VIP access, discounts, things like that. The coins of power, exactly.
Things of that nature.
So it's a lot like Lord of the Rings in that it is a multi-dimensional supernatural item, right?
Coins of power. I love that.
So that's what we're here to do today. We're gonna have obviously some synth time. Hey Danielle, welcome in. This is like a real surprise stream, so I'm really glad everyone's here. This is so awesome. So I think everyone's here, so we're gonna just kind of jump into it and see what happens. So I have asked if Gus will film this experience. He said he did not want to do the unboxing, so. Did I just out you or something? That's not what I meant.
I'm a little
to do.
It's no surprise that I'm a little camera shy.
I was like, I'll film you and you can do it, because like I like to get coverage. I like to film things. I like to capture moments with my camera because I have a hard time remembering stuff.
But let's be honest, like who out of the two of us would we rather
maybe we
see?
should vote. Who do you want to do the unboxing?
I'm not saying this is up for vote. I'm saying who out of the two of us obviously would we want to see do the unboxing?
Time for a
right?
vote.
I mean, come on.
I think that trying to like make sure we film this for our own like memory banks adds this like layer of pressure that I'm stressed about.
Well, let me ease your anxiety
I am being so weird about this, I know.
by giving you a little
This is what we're gonna use. We're gonna use this box cutter.
ambient music.
We're gonna use this box cutter. Let me easel your anxiety.
Let me easel your anxiety. All right, that's getting pinned. Bad pun of the night.
Bad pun of the night. Try to beat that pun, I guess would be the game. Let the Buchla do it.
I wanted to do the unboxing, but she Buchla'd me to it.
Nice try. Let me enigma your anxiety.
Why does that sound like a laxative, enigma?
I don't like it. That's a whole conversation we need to have, y'all. Hi, Celluloid. How's it going? Unboxing can be hazardous. Okay, cardboard paper cuts are probably the worst, right? I've severely injured myself from a cardboard paper cut.
It's definitely
let's not conjure that this will be dangerous. This turns into like a bloodbath.
I mean...
Enigma, new mash. Oh! Yeah. I really, honestly, like, all this new Buchla stuff that's coming out has me so excited because it means that so many more people are going to be able to have a relationship with...
West Coast vibes.
Yeah. We don't like being alone in this world, you know? We don't,
exactly.
It's cold here. We want friends.
1000%. Yeah, I'm not trying to be gatekeepery about being the Buchla guy.
It just happens to be what we resonate with. Ha ha ha. Bad pun. We're not trying to be gatekeepers or elitists or anything like that. It's just when something like hits your soul and your heart and you have to do it, it just is what it is. Oh no, we have a full...
It's all Alex Tyson's fault for that Charles
That's
Cohn
true.
video from 2008, man. If we were going to blame anything.
The alien's gonna win. The alien is absolutely gonna win. This is already so funny. Wow, celluloid, that's really funny. Oh my god, CB Gatekeeper. Man, the puns, is it in the air? It's in the air. Alright, I feel like I need a Buchla drum roll. Should we talk a little bit about the Vortex first?
I can maybe drum something like
I want to make sure everybody knows what the Vortex is and that you can join it and that there's like a private Discord channel for all the stuff we're doing with it. So for some reason I feel like because we went to Super Booth in the middle of opening the Vortex that I haven't been like super clear about what it is and how you can join, and I think people have been letting me know that that's correct. It is kind of confusing and they don't know how to join, so I want to make sure that's super clear and that you know that it's like an ever-evolving expanse of art and sound and collaboration. So, what is playing right now? I think something was playing in the background with no sound, but it was playing. That was weird. So, I dropped the command. So anytime you want to remember about the Vortex, you can use the Vortex command. So, we spent like 3 months of this year building the Vortex, which is a website we had to build, and creating an archive, which I love. Like I would be an archivist in another life. That's what I would do. So I feel really grateful, appreciative, honored to be like the archivist of... I'm just going to say that is a word I'm making up, but you know what it means. For the Galaxy Electric, kind of like going back through things that we created in the past that maybe we didn't release. We have like a couple albums that we never released. So anyone who's a member of the Vortex is helping us like decide what goes in there and when, and then anything new that we do will also go in there as well. So if you just love what we're doing, if you want more of our music, if you want more of our live streams, not our live streams, but like the music that we make on live, or our live performances, behind the scenes stuff, like it's all going to be in there. And we have started building a calendar like with our council members. So our council members is like the inner circle of people who help us decide like what to do when. So we're going to decide when to put things out and what order we're putting them out and everything like that. So it's kind of like our child. I don't know. It's like our whole world. Really.
It's our entire existence.
So
it's all that we will be and all that we have been.
It's
literally.
It's hard to describe an endless intergalactic expanse, but I'm trying to do my best here. So that's...
I think you're doing a great job.
That's what we built, and we built it only because we had been getting a lot of requests to create something kind of like a Patreon or some other way to kind of support us and be involved in what we're doing other than just, you know, streaming our music or whatever. Like, y'all have been so amazing and supportive. So I'm just really humbled by it all.
Absolutely.
Yes, exactly. We want to hold on to the moments as much as we can so that we can. Well, I think the thing, too, that I like about having things from the past that we share in the present is that you see them from a different perspective. I'm not the same person I was. Like, don't we, like, get all new, we, like, shed all our skin and stuff every 7 years? I don't know. All new cells or something. So you're not the same person over time, and the way you experience a piece of art is going to be different in different stages of your life. So I think it's fun to be able to look back on stuff now, and also to, like, have it be ever evolving. So as we evolve, the Vortex will evolve. And we'll all get to, like, go on that journey together.
Yeah.
So, but probably, like, the biggest, most exciting part of it is the coins. I'm not gonna lie. So,
it's the physical
coins,
aspect. It's the hardware.
Coins
It's the
are,
hardware aspect of the Vortex. Think about it that way.
Yeah, you're right. The coins are really, like, something that we want you to keep forever, because there is going to be a day when we, like, leave the house again and we do live events, and you're going to be able to use your coins at those events. So.
Yeah, so when we throw a big rave at your local skating rink, you can use that coin to get in.
Don't give me ideas. Also, as you know, we have a problem where we have constant ideas and we just want to do them. So having the Vortex support system and crew and everybody that's involved to kind of ping these ideas and, like, actually have them happen in real time instead of, like, maybe 6 years from now is also part of the goal. Boxy challenge coins. There you go. All right, so without further ado, we're going to talk about the coins. I don't know which is in which box, so this is going to be interesting.
Shall I start filming now?
Not yet. I was wondering, okay, 1 of 2. Okay, there's a box that says 1 of 2 and a box that says 2 of 2, so I'm hoping the 1 of 2 has the first set of coins.
But we don't know because we haven't unboxed them.
It's not like we don't already live in a world where we're talking about Bitcoin and stuff like that.
Well, this proves that it's not like a Ron Popeil, like, infomercial. Like, we have not vetted the boxes of coins.
No, this isn't staged at all. That's, I think, why I'm
We've
so
not,
scared.
like, prepared them into little, like, perfectly measured bits so that we can, like, put the recipe together.
A little thing that turns and has, like, a spotlight right here for when they come out. But I don't have that. This is raw. This is real. You're part of this.
This is real.
Yeah.
This is real.
Mm-hmm. Danielle, you're reading my nightmares, clearly. Okay, so the first box, I'm hoping, is going to be the Voyager VIP coins. So the ranks that you can choose in the Vortex are Voyager. So, like, everybody's a Voyager, right? We're all Voyagers. If you want to be a VIP, that's the next level. So that's the next level of access, support, perks, all that kind of stuff. And that's the level that gets you the first coin. So that's where we're going to start. Voyager VIPs. So if you're a Voyager VIP, we're about to open your coins. So the other thing about the coins is that they're individually numbered. So this is going to get really interesting. All right. All right. What I'm concerned about is Gus filming me. That's probably the thing I'm most concerned about. I'm like, am I interesting? What am I even doing? Okay, so I'm going to use this box cutter, and we're going to take box number 1 of 2. And as you know, with these kinds of things, we had to order a certain amount. So I do have a certain, like, goal of what I want our Vortex member amount to be, but, like, what I care more about is that we're all having fun. But so just don't worry about that.
She really is concerned about me filming. Okay,
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take the label off because it's, like, a lot of plastic in the way. I hate cutting through the label, you know what I mean? Like, it's on the line. Don't film me trying to rip the label off. He's gonna get the whole experience.
All you gotta do is a little editing, you know.
Here, I'll take. Okay, I was able to get it out.
You want to capture it all. I can't edit what I don't have, right?
Yeah. Is like the mic on and stuff? Is it gonna hear me? This is so weird.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's the iPhone.
This is experimental. This is actually performance art. Oh my god. Okay. I got the label off, so now I'm gonna cut the center. You can see this, right? Yeah. I'm like so nervous, I feel like I have to pee. I'm like afraid I'm cutting the coins, you know what I mean?
Buchla roll, please.
Okay, now I'm gonna do the sides. This is part of unboxing everybody wants to see, right? Is me opening the box, right? Not what's inside of it. Watch, like I start a YouTube channel where I just cut boxes open, but you never see what's inside. It's just the ASMR of it all. Okay.
All right, we've got a little opening.
I'm so nervous. Yeah, like the way they pack them, how easy they are to open. Those would be my box reviews. Okay, someone sent me this box. You know what I mean? How people are always like saying that. Double glued. 10 out of 10. So I would call this box like a 9 out of 10, just because it's like kind of, it's not very flashy. It doesn't have a sheen to it. Yeah, special edition coins cut by the box cutter. Okay. So first we're seeing... Oh my gosh, you guys want Grace to do the unboxing? That's hilarious. I was just talking to her. Okay. Okay, alright, here's the ASMR of it. I could just do this all day, honestly.
I bet you
I need the ears. I know. Should I start an ASMR channel?
You should.
I saw this woman on TikTok doing ASMR one night, like late in the night. I couldn't sleep. And dude, she was like not having a good time. She was so tired. Like it makes you tired. Ooh, Danielle said it sounded good. Okay, so now we're getting to the next level of things in here. Grace is in the box. Oh my god. Have we mentioned her every single stream? I think that. Okay. I don't know what this is. Oh, I do, but I thought there was going to be... Okay. I think what's going on is that not only did we get the coins, but we got the coin holders. Okay, this was an extra thing we added. You know, it was a little bit of a split vote in the council of whether we should get the coin holders or not, but I was like, I know that I would want it, so we went with it. So I think, here's a little ASMR for you. There is something in here, but we're not going to open it yet because it's not the coins. Okay. Oh my gosh. Can we talk about how much I love bubble wrap though? Like, I know that's like a universal thing, right? Okay. I think this is more of this. Should we open the cases or should we open the coins first? Let me know. Let me know in the comments.
I love how we think we know what all these things are already.
Unless each of them are already in their cases. Okay, this is going to be a whole thing. I think there's more cases here.
This could be someone else's order.
I'm so curious now if they're all in the cases already. Okay, so we have lots of boxes inside of boxes. So I think they're in their cases, but let's find out. We have a lot. Okay, let's pull all of this out and then we can decide what we want to do. Okay. So yes, make mistakes. This is coin edging. Nice to meet you. I love to edge. I have a weird problem with it. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I'm like this. Hold on, I'm gonna try to pop some of this bubble wrap. It's very weak. Some of it's already popped. Hold on. Oh, okay. I have to like force the air into it. Normally popping bubble wrap is so fun, but it's like
Did you want the hallway in the shot?
They've made this like special bubble wrap that like I can't pop. It's deflated maybe from sitting. I'm so sad.
You're sad the bubble wrap is deflated?
I can't pop it. I got one. Yes. That was way down far too. Okay.
It work.
So that's box 1. All right. So now we have to decide. I feel like this needs to just over here. This was the first box I took out. So let's start here. I know. Y'all are gluttons for edging, I guess. All right. So this is our first reveal. We're gonna open this little guy here. Okay, because I don't know what's in what. All right, this is the whole fun of it. They are already in their cases. Oh my god, that's such a luxury, like, white glove service. I thought it was just gonna be like a pile of coins. Oh my god. Okay. Y'all? Oh my god, I'm so stoked. Right now you have to try to film this while I show them as well. Okay, they are in their cases. They are individually numbered, and the cases are clear acrylic so that you can see them, but they're sitting in a little velvet, little divot, little holder.
Wow.
Aren't they beautiful?
First time seeing them.
I'm so... Okay, so the bottom of the case... I have a feeling this is just all this. Okay. Let me try. You know what I should try to do is to hold it up to this. Let's switch to... let me switch to this and try to hold it up. So this one has... I'll hold it up first. There's the bottom. So it's acrylic, and then the back, you know, the underside is black, and then inside it's velvet. So let me open it. I know, this is gonna be too hard. Okay. Oh, and then there's a little divot for you to put your finger. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Okay, so now I try to show that. Are we getting it? Are we getting it? I feel like my perspective of... Yeah, there we go. So you can tell it's velvety. Yay! And then there's like a little... Where is it? Right here. There's a little divot. The Vortex VIP or Voyager VIP coins have the blue 8-second tape loop, and they are silver and black and blue. And that
they
is
are
that
almost
is,
sold out.
That is Galaxy Electric Blue right there. Okay. I'm so like, oh my gosh. Okay, so that was pretty exciting. That was pretty exciting.
Super exciting.
We'll have to do a separate video.
What do you mean? Are you thinking these are gonna like be the content we share kind of thing?
No, this is like archive.
Gotcha. That's what I
Because
thought.
sometimes, like if I take the video from Twitch, sometimes the quality isn't quite the same as if I took it, you know, myself with the phone. Oh yay! Albamas we don't. I'm so glad you think they look good. I'm trying to
Try to capture a little bit of the
yeah.
chat. This is going down in the
I
archives.
can tell you that like they feel amazing.
All the edging talk is going down in the archives.
And like the amount of space there is, so like, so you can, you know, you could have it open and display it this way, or you can keep it closed, you know, sort of like a dust cover you would have for your synth, if you know what I mean. But I think my favorite part is just like that little divot that they put there so you can pull it out.
Oh, that's classy.
And
That's classy.
that they, you know, I'm like looking at the design to make sure they got the loop right. Yeah. So this was like a Steve Jobs thing. Like Gus drew this on a napkin. He had this idea, and then we sent it to the design company, and they helped us turn it into like a vector image for the coin, and they did such a good job. And the colors too, because they like found our colors.
The original drawing is piss poor, folks.
Oh my gosh! So basically,
I'm not an artist.
So basically, all of these boxes have these in them, and they're individually numbered, so I have to go back in order and find what, like, start with number 1. So that's going to be a whole thing. Can you believe all these boxes? Well, that explains why it felt the way it did.
We've got several boxes.
I was like, I thought it was just going to be a box of coins. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 boxes. Thank you, Mr. X. I'm really stoked. They look amazing. I'm gonna be hanging out with these off stream because I think they're so awesome.
Okay,
So-
we'll need to mark
And then there's 4 here that didn't make it in the box. They must have had an overage. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what numbers these are. Make sure they sit in their little spots. I suppose putting them back in the box would be the most useful, but that's not how we do things here, okay?
Got that second box left.
Oh my god, we're just getting started!
I mean,
Okay.
we're 50% done.
We're 50% done.
But that's okay.
This is one of my favorite streams ever just because, like, I had no idea what we were gonna do or expect or who was gonna be here, so this is really fun. Okay, box 2 of 2. I am 100% less nervous. A little bit of beer left.
Hey! Sierra. Go, Sierra!
The Velvet Vortex makes me think of This Velvet Morning by Lee.
Oh, This Velvet Morning. Yeah, Lee Hazelwood
Lee and Nancy.
Nancy Sinatra.
Sinatra. All right, round 2. All right, so let's talk about this. I feel like I should bring the Vortex up, but
The song
I'll put
with
the link here.
the lovely meter change. I love that.
yeah. So that was Voyager VIP. This is going to be the next level, next ranking, which is the Council. So the Council is like our executive producer level. Like, you get credited on all our albums. You get to be part of our meetings that we have where we decide what we're releasing and when. That's pretty cool. So instead of like having a record label or a management team, we just have ourselves and our council crew, you know?
Yeah.
We've been around the block a few times. I know we don't
Been
talk about
around
this.
the world and I.
I know we don't talk about this much, but we used to live in Los Angeles. It's kind of where we formed this whole project. And we both worked for people who kind of mentored us through kind of navigating the industry when we lived there. And they gave us, I think, the best advice ever about basically never signing a contract and doing everything yourself. It's just that nobody really knows what they're doing, so you kind of have to make it up as you go, but a lot of people will tell you that there's a way to do it, so you can get in your head about, like, wait, there's supposed to be a path, but there isn't. It's just the one you create, and then everybody validates that and goes, oh, that's the path. Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of the journey that has led us here, which is something that we've been envisioning for at least 5 years, to build the Vortex. We didn't know it was going to be called the Vortex. We didn't know what was going to be in it. We didn't know how we were going to do it, but we just knew that eventually there was going to have to be a space for us to kind of be our own label or whatever, but without creating like the same frameworks or tropes that you would if you were doing things like the industry way. No shade.
Absolutely no shade.
You know, everyone has a different path, and like some relationships or deals or whatever could be cool, but
Without labels, I wouldn't be able to do the Taylor gig.
exactly.
You know.
So they have their place. But we were just so what's a better word than lucky, you know what I mean? To meet the people that we met in LA who were willing to like give us their sob stories and help us navigate avoiding those things at a time when we were just like, we'll do anything. You know, we'll play any show, we'll do any gig, we'll sign any contract, we'll do any placement, you know, and we just wanted to be able to share our art and like have an audience, I guess, to share it with, and a community of other artists to be around. And I think this is better. Somehow we got here anyway, you know what I mean? So it was always meant to be. All right, so I'm gonna take this label off. So that's basically my spiel about why we decided on the console as something we thought was gonna be so important and crucial to like the core of our Vortex and like our new kind of endeavors with our new albums. Fortunate. Oh, I like Fortunate.
Other than the fact that we're big fans of Democracy.
I think Blessed for me is ruined, and Destined is like too. I'll drop another truth bomb. So I was raised in a specific type of denomination that believed in that predestination stuff. So I don't know if you guys know anything about that predestination stuff, but it can get a little fuckety.
Fuckety. That felt very Roman from Succession.
I do relate to him.
Fuckety fuck fuck.
Yeah, some of you may know it intimately, and perhaps we need to have a sidebar in the Vortex where we all get to talk about that. Mostly it's just funny because I haven't heard that word destined in so long, and it was like, oh my god, that just makes me think of tulip, and if you know what tulip is, then I'm so sorry for you, and I do want to give you a spiritual hug. So yeah, fortunate. Fortunate is my new favorite word that I'm going to be using instead of all those other words. It's like hashtag blessed, it's over for me. It's fortunate now. We're using fortunate, okay? I can't believe this is being filmed. I know it's live, but having it filmed feels like it's a movie of some kind.
18 minutes strong.
Making sense out of. Okay.
Ooh, we've got a little plastic.
There we go. I just want to say, Acty, welcome in. I'm trying.
Good evening, Actitech.
All right, let's not shit on labels anymore. Danielle knows what tulip is. Okay, I knew if I said that and someone knew what that was, then like we're cosmically connected, right? If you know what tulip is and you're not still in the cult, then high five to you. Hi to anyone who's still in it. I love you. No judgment, no shame. Mr. X, I wouldn't be surprised if you knew what that was. But you're not going to admit it, which is an interesting stance to take. How's it going, Acty? We are just still talking about our interview that we had with you 2 weeks ago or whatever that was, 1,000 years yesterday, I don't know. And people are telling us that they've watched it and how much it impacted them. So I wanted to make sure you knew that. I should probably tell you offline as well, but since you're here, it reminded me. I'm not gonna lie, the peaceful bukla is really helping. Yes, Acti, I'm serious. But that's the thing about, like, people in our world will tell us, if you know what I mean. I have a sign, like, on my face that says, tell me what you think about shit I'm doing. Gus knows this. When he met me, he was like...
I definitely do.
He was like, no one gives me feedback about anything. And everywhere we go, people are telling you shit. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. I never even thought about it.
I look like I have it all figured out. You know, like, I don't need anything in the world from anybody. I got it all figured out. Jacqueline, on the other hand, seems as if she needs to be given
like,
the
not,
world.
Not
I don't
like
know.
I need to be helped, like I'm a weak little flower, but like people want to tell me things, like about what I'm wearing or how I'm doing or if I've, performed.
It's
if
called
feedback.
Not being an asshole.
I don't know. Maybe because I'm nice when people do it. I don't know. Make mistakes. You're so funny. The interview is still going on. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Wait, I lost y'all. Oh my god. Oh my god. All buckled out. Oh, Mitchell, how are you? Let me explain. No, I mean, it could be anyone. Anyone, anywhere. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, Acti, is that I wasn't surprised that people told me that. So, because I felt that way too.
Let me
Mitchell, how are
explain about
you?
mansplaining.
We miss you, Mitchell. Mitchell, are you going to NobCon?
Mitchell!
I feel like I'm like baking a cake or something. Like, I don't know. This is the most active, like, doing something while streaming that I've been in such a long time. NobCon hype! 30 out of 30. Like, you're that good, you're a 30 out of 30? Or you're 30 out of 30 that you're going to NobCon? I've never heard 30-30 mean. What does that mean? Oh my gosh, you guys. I had this, like, impulse to get the tickets on May 31st. And when I logged in to do it, it was like, this is the last day for the cheap tickets. And I was like, dang, NobCon does not mess around. They're like, tickets are out, it's 8 months out, you better fucking get your hotel.
Yeah, all of a sudden it felt like real important. Like, you gotta do this now. Like, or everything's gonna be booked and gone.
30 you go, 30 you don't. That is a hilarious percentage reference to use, Mitchell. I need to know more about that. It is an unboxing, Mitchell, and we're doing some ASMR. It's for our Vortex, so let me do this here.
Doing a little personal archive.
We have some of our VIP friends here, but we opened the Vortex right before Super Booth, so we've been kind of like, you know, overwhelmed with sharing it all, but a lot of our Super Boost stuff is inside the Vortex. So these are, what we're unboxing right now are the coins that you get depending on which rank you choose. So we're not here to spread like hierarchical, patriarchal tropes, but ranks and tiers and stuff, it's just like kind of hard to avoid that stuff. What can I say? Doesn't make anyone better than anyone else, it just means you chose a different path. Yeah, we've never done this before, but our Vortex VIPs wanted us to do this on live. They wanted it on main. They didn't want it in the back room. And all your nerdy outtakes are in the Vortex, Mr. X. I left them in just for the Vortex.
I love those nerdy outtakes.
I think they're the best. They show like your true character, and that means that you're a softie. He doesn't want anyone to know that.
Who?
Mr. X.
Oh.
I got one. That was much easier. I'm much less nervous than the first time because I opened them and it wasn't full of dead kittens, so I think I was really worried that there was like something in there that wasn't going to be coins. Oh, okay. There we go. That was my last one. Okay.
I just pulled my headphones out.
Okay,
Oops.
I'll plug them in for you.
Why, thank you.
This will be part of it. This is part of it.
Take that
I pop up
opportunity
and I
to-
have like a rabbit.
Wouldn't surprise me. We got plenty of them around here. Why,
I
thank
was
you.
thinking of a white rabbit, but the rabbits we have around here are huge. They love to eat our grass. Okay, step right up. It's the ambient carnival. Okay, so now that we've done the ambient ASMR part, we know that all the coins are already going to be in their cases, so we're just going to go right for it. We're going to take them all out. Take a moment to slow down and pause your day. Feel your feet on the ground.
Relax.
Feel the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. A deep breath in. And a deep breath out. I feel better already. This one also has the extra. Okay. I was gonna say I don't want to mix everything up, but it's gonna be pretty hard to do that since they're very unique. Okay. Okay, who's ready? So this is for the council level. And this is so that not only can you have a piece of the vortex for yourself, that is individually numbered, so it is only yours. We did have a conversation with our council about what if people want to sell them. And then you would have these numbers being traced everywhere, and I thought that was really funny.
Can't stop it from happening.
So not only does this represent like your support, your contribution, your piece of the vortex, but also it gives you 50% off anything that we ever do, basically. Anything you want, anything we make, anything we offer, you get 50% off with this coin. And also when we do live events, you can use it to get behind the velvet ropes to the VIP room. So I'm very excited because this is going to be the same color as my favorite album of ours. So if you're ready for me to show you, this is the Council Vortex. Make mistakes. I'm so glad you like the nice boxes. This is another one of my things as a Libra. I'm like, everything has to be the nicest it can possibly be. Let me get over here so I can show everybody.
Quality control right there, built in.
Yeah. So we're going to use this camera to show you up close. So we're going to start by doing this. Yes. And that number, that little gold part down at the bottom, that's the number. If you can see it. All right. And as you can see, it's in this case that's acrylic, so you can show it off.
Nice little acrylic
Kind of like
case.
a dust cover you would have for your synth. And then the back is black because it's a...
Back in black.
It's got this velvety
Burner now. Burner now.
little pocket for it.
Back in black.
Yes. Oh my god, Octatech, you think it looks sweet? That means so much.
I am really happy to hear that.
I'm pretty
Let's
stoked.
just do a little...
I mean, these are no, you know...
Oh no, the shadow of the phone is killing me.
These are no strategy cards, but they may be the ring to hold all rings. You know what I mean? They are made of uranium. You do want to make sure you don't lick them. And then, as I said before, they sit in this little divot, and there's like a little notch here. And then these... Oh, shit.
Oop.
These are going to be the golds on the back. Sorry, excuse my fingers. I will dust this one.
This one's obviously Jacqueline's.
Yeah. As you can see, it's like embossed or whatever, so it's like it's raised. The tape loop is raised. Come on, focus. Can you see that it's raised? Yeah, now you can see that it's raised.
I think they can.
Bing! I need my little spinner thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yay! Yeah, these are incroyable. I love them. I love them very much. So, because anyone who's at our council level is just like someone we can't live without, basically. You know, if you're in the council, you're inside the vortex so deep you're never coming out again. So
What a stream, what a stream.
these
hey?
should last a lifetime and be something you can pass down, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, if my grandpa had this, like, hidden in his basement somewhere when I was a kid and I found it, I'd be like, this is mine now.
This is the kind of thing that can survive time travel.
This you can take with you through your time machine, as long as H.G. Wells is your co-pilot.
And as we all know, it might violate the second rule of thermodynamics.
The second law of thermodynamics,
Yeah, the second
exactly.
law
We
of
didn't just watch the finale of Better Call Saul.
thermodynamics.
Okay. That was incredible, and I want to know if anybody has any questions or wants to see anything again or in a different light. I'm going to put these away. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, same amount, same amount. Was that smart? I don't know. There was a number I had to pick because of you have to make things, you know what I mean? When you make things, that's another thing about being your own record label and everything is like you have to make stuff and you have to buy it in bulk. It's kind of an insane endeavor.
It's like,
it's an
are
insane
you-
thing. Only insane people do this.
Are we musicians or are we a manufacturing company? You know, like...
Sometimes I'm not sure. Am I? Yeah.
Should we put MFG on the end of our name?
Pretty sure my kid will steal mine. Oh my god! We are now cosmic Bukla bankers? I don't know. I couldn't land that one. I need you to work on that pun for me, Mr. X. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna do some music now? Does anybody have any other requests related to the coins?
Can I stop filming now?
Yeah. I'll probably do an extended edit where I like film myself a little bit holding the coins up.
Oh, okay. Lovely.
Dude, my phone is so hot right now. I think that took it out. That was like the max it could handle. Yeah, that was a half an hour of filming. Oh my god, high five.
Oh, wait till she sees the footage.
It's all backwards, just facing his face.
She won't be high-fiving me then. We should film, we should stream
God.
that. We should stream that interaction.
Stream what?
You seeing what I actually filmed.
Oh, you wanna, okay. That's like the most meta Truman Show stuff. I can't handle that. I think I might have to get another beer if we're gonna hang out longer.
That's what I was gonna do.
Oh my gosh, Acti, I'm so happy you were here for this. That's so cool.
Do you want me to get you a beer?
Yeah. So I'll just do it here again, because I don't know if it's on a timer. I think I set it up, but I don't ever see it come through. I have too many, I feel like I have too many things on the chat timer. He's never coming back, sorry. It's just us and the Bukla now. JK. I know, I kind of want to pull one of each out and just kind of like look at them. Let's have them right here, maybe. Because we have well, no, let me take them out there. I've never done an unboxing here before. Okay. This is number 38 for whatever random reason. That's number 38. Back Turn some notes to it. I told them you weren't coming back. I said it's just us and the Bukla. We're all stuck here now.
Oh, do you want me to leave?
Yeah. JK.
I mean, I will.
Okay.
Don't think I don't have music creating devices out there, wherever out there is.
I can make music with spoons and my feet. I don't know what you're talking about.
Same.
I always say, when people are like, what would you take to a desert island? I'm like, myself, my body, my voice, my throat, my hands, my feet. Come on. You can't trick me.
You don't know me.
Okay. Can I just like hold one of each in my hands this whole time?
I would like to hold one in my hands.
So, it's sort of like having children. Do we feel equally as in love with these each other? Like, are they equally lovable? Or do we love one more than the other? I just want to look at them. They're so beautiful. I play the spoons, Gus yodels. It's perfect.
I just want to point out the fact that the coin is 1,000 times better than the drawing I drew on the napkin.
Should we show the... I think it's out there. Should I get it?
I'll go get it.
Okay. What does he keep doing? Are you time traveling? This is a time traveling trick. He
What?
keeps having to leave the room. It's just for a second in our time, but in the time travel time, he's gone for a year. He's hanging out with dinosaurs. Oh yeah, that's serious. Mr. X, I'm afraid that it's booby-trapped.
What is?
The Bukla.
What do you mean?
They were like, solo Jack, solo. So, I think you can see that, but...
Don't think she won't.
I could put this in the Vortex if you want. Hey, I could put it in the Vortex. So Gus drew these, and it was literally just like... we were sitting together, and he got the idea, and he was trying to describe it to me, and I was like, here's a piece of paper. And he drew it, and I was like, I would have never, like, been able to figure that out, so... I think so too.
Like I said, the coin is 1,000 times better than the drawing.
But I'll take a photo with them, you know what I mean?
Trust me.
I love the coins. I'm pretty stoked. Actually, as a designer, how do you think we did? On a scale of A to F.
I would say mediocre at best.
No. I think we did great. So, S+. Fantastic. Love it. Oh, my button came undone. Sorry. It's not that kind of stream. A for ace, F for fantastic. I thought so too. Honestly, Acty, when they sent us back the proof, I was like, holy cow, that's incredible. It was like better but the same, you know what I mean? Very. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the feedback, everyone. Now, should I turn my microphone on? Or should we just keep it ambient Ookla?
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want is always the answer. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Danielle. This is technically the end. We're just like, can't leave. We just got our second beer, so now we feel like we have to stay. I don't know. We want to. We have a problem. We like hanging out with all of you. Have a great weekend, Danielle. I don't know if we'll see you tomorrow for movie night, but tomorrow is our wedding anniversary, and we're gonna do movie night because that's what makes us the most happy. Let me see what movie is winning. Oh, The Land That Time Forgot by a landslide. Seems that we're a little shy. I would say gun shy because it's a pun about the movie. A little gun shy to watch Zardoz. I googled the parental guide, you know what I mean, for the IMDb or whatever for Zardoz, because I was like, hey, if it's just like, I can't remember, if it's just like a couple things, we'll totally do that thing where we make it small. And I went to the parental guide and there was like 25 separate incidences of just like generalized nudity. There's like so much nudity in that movie, so I was like, we'd have to watch it on Discord, which isn't as fun, and I haven't done that in a while, so I don't quite remember how to do it, but anyway. The Land That Time Forgot, unless people go in there and vote tonight, that's going to be what we watch tomorrow. Oh my god. Danielle, that's probably why I had not heard of that movie before, and why so many people are like, what, is this from a fever dream? Is because there's no version of it that you can put on television. Oh my god. Not even the trailer. We could just do some ASMR stuff. Where's my shaker? Someone gave me this shaker when I was in a bar in Brooklyn. Someone had left it behind and it had been there so long that the bartender was like, please take this. And I was like, of course I will.
That thing has become a part of the Galaxy Electric family, though.
It has. It's all over Twitty.
It's literally like one of the most important instruments, this particular shaker.
Well, the thing about it that I feel bad about is I was like, but this is like a high quality like percussionist instrument. This isn't just like something from the dollar store. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? And they were like, please, please, please. It's been weeks, so.
There's so many songs that just will have like the
I'll even
shaker
forget. Like I'll hear it and I'll be like, that's the
completely
shaker.
so loud.
Oh well, yeah. Sometimes it takes over, but sometimes it turns into like its own.
But we worked with it.
Its
That's
own
my
rhythm.
point. Like we made it work.
Shake it. It does this if you shake it. Ooh. When you tap the table, it like clipped the audio.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like
Obama Sweet Man, that's such a funny line though. That's a nice shaker you got there. Ooh. Because it's like, you know, it's kind of loose, so the underneath part is like corrugated aluminum or whatever, and then there's just these strands of beads over it. I don't know, I'm sure it has a name. But it reminds me of like a professional tambourine, or you know what I mean? Or like a rock band. Oh my gosh, if I touch the table, it gets so mad at me.
That's probably actually very loud, I would say.
Well, I can see the level. It is really loud, you're right. I'll keep it back here. I'll ride the level. But I want like quieter but up close, you know what I mean? It is called a kibasa, you're right, Acti. I forgot what it was called. Well, you know, where I grew up, percussion was for boys, piano was for girls. So, if I was gonna like play something like this or know what it was, I was gonna have to overcome a lot of stuff to get there. Actually, we weren't allowed to play drums. No drums! Jesus doesn't like the drums. Sorry, that was a little... I'm getting a little saucy with my religious trauma, sorry. Salty is a better word. Okay, well this isn't gonna work. I love to do this through like my delay and stuff. I just don't have it on right now. Oh, yeah, exactly, Obama Street Man, exactly. I couldn't play brass instruments either. Those were for boys. I wanted to be a trumpet player. That's what I wanted to do. But it was like violin or piano. That was it. And I had one friend who played acoustic guitar, and she was considered like a tomboy. So she was like skirting the line, if you know what I mean, and getting away with it. Pushing those boundaries. But isn't that funny? Yeah. But yeah, this is actually just a really therapeutic thing. Because you can shake your anger out, or you can like get some nice, just like relaxing textural stuff going on. She's a Bukla girl. Like a Barbie. Okay, that's... She's a Bukla girl as a cover for She's a Barbie Girl might have to be something that we make. If I had that kind of time and energy that little kids have, where they're like, we made up a play, and you're just like, how? When? Because you just like are willing to tell everything to fuck off and go to the clubhouse and play. That's the level I want to get to in my spirit, is to be like, yeah, fuck all this, let's go make the She's a Bukla Girl cover song. Yeah, it's more of a parody song than a cover song. Celluloid, helping to validate my experience. I appreciate the anecdote. It's a real thing, I'm telling you. Like, the whole, like, oh gosh, am I gonna get, kick me off my soapbox whenever you want, but the whole thing about gender parity is that, like, not equity, parity, is that, like, it's so baked in at, like, every level. There's no, like, solution. It's like, the way that certain people are going to have access to things based on certain things that are made up to control us, I mean, that is just baked in. So you can't just be like, we made a woman in charge of this one thing now, everything's fine. But it's okay, because we live outside of time, and we know that we're cosmic beings, and that none of that shit matters anyway. I think I'm just, like, relaxing myself after getting so worked up about that unboxing. This is how we relax. We're just like... Sound toys. Yes, I need noise to quiet the demons inside. Booklet therapy. I like that actually, Mr. X. I would say that that's what we did over COVID when we were doing our drones. It was booklet therapy. And again, people gave us a lot of shit for it because they love to do that. But what they didn't understand is that, like, droning with 2 oscillators is therapeutic. Even more than, like our drones evolved so much, we have so much more going on with them now, but like those original drones, speaking of the Vortex, our Vortex has all those original drones that are just tone, it's just tone. And it's just deep listening to the way the tone is just subtly changing. So therapeutic. So yeah, if you want to listen to like 100 hours of that there is the drone zone inside the Vortex, so that's a portal in there. Also as expensive as therapy. Hey, but you know, you pay once, you have it forever. Therapy is a never ending. And I don't know, I've done a lot of therapy. I think Booklet's better. I'm a Booklet girl in a Eurowhack world. I'm gonna try it, okay. Living additive synthesis. It's addictive. You can turn my knobs, unpatch me everywhere. Imagination, my patch is my creation. Actually, that was easy. I liked that. Do you want to patent that or something? You want to copyright that? We'll credit you. Oh, I lost it. Wait, there we go. Oh man, did you see that stream where we used an Evo? Celluloid? That was for Synthon, you can't be serious, or something like that. Oh my god. We need to extend the song to 5/4 to put the lyrics. Yep, I think you're right. Acty, you're so generous. He's like, don't include me in this. No, we just used the Evo, the Evo was patching. I feel rude talking over you doing this, but it's just so relaxing.
You feel rude?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I wish we had like a direct output to it so that it could at least get recorded without my talking. Now we're making Jazz Barbie, the only Barbie. The 2 things that I was spending a lot of time doing as a young child was listening to jazz and playing with Barbies. So that actually tracks. We're gonna do 5/4 I'm a Booklet girl as a way to spit in the face of gender norms, or give it a hug. It needs a hug. I don't know why I spit in its face. That was pretty violent. You know, sort of like a spit in the eye kind of a thing. It's cheeky. Yes, perfect for Pride Month. There you go. Alright, it has been decreed. The Vortex has decreed it. I guess we can vote. Do you want us to do that? I'm gonna steal these lyrics from her too. I'm just glad that whatever pitch I started on ended up being okay for me to sing the whole thing. I got it. I snagged the song. I think that's all we need to go on, honestly. Yeah, this is sort of like a fidget spinner, you know? It's like very relaxing to play with. Well, I think Taylor already has a song on the Barbie soundtrack, so this will be like our homage. We'll sample her. Don't tell. Sorry for blowing everyone away with my shaker. I didn't realize how loud it was. Oh, Mr. X. I might have to put you in timeout for that pun. The barbecue pun? Miss Helen Weber collab. I can't even laugh at that. I had to explain it to myself. There's something about the timbre of this too that I think sounds really good with the booklet. Especially when you add some delay. Oh my god, it just goes like... It's like granular synthesis all of a sudden, you know? So let's talk about the Vortex a little bit more. I've been putting things in there. So when we first built it, we filled it with things from our back catalog and kind of tried to tell the story of who we are and everything we've created so far. So we have our podcast in there, talking about granular synthesis. That's obviously what came to mind. Is our episode that we did on Giannis Xenakis. So we have like all our favorite artists that inspire us. We did the episodes about. They're all in there. We have the drone zone, so you can listen to hours of endless drone. We have all our singles that maybe aren't all out, you know, other places. We have our albums. We have unreleased music videos. We have live things, live performances and audio from the live performances. And then the studio, so like tutorials from the Buchla, tutorials on tape music. We kind of just want to share as much as we can about the process of what we consider cosmic tape music. So we've obviously been running that Facebook group for a couple of years now and kind of got a sense on, you know, what kind of questions people have and things they want us to cover. So we're kind of starting from there, showing that creative process more than a technical process. So that's how we started with the Vortex, but then obviously the things we've been putting in there now are all the experiences we had at Superbooth. We did some interviews. Lily J, who was on our show yesterday for Synth Friends. We filmed her demoing the Microfreak Stellar, and she did a performance with it where she kind of showed off all the different facets of it. So the deep dive on that is in there. Obviously, all the outtakes from us meeting Mr. X are in there. We made a mini documentary about Superbooth, just our experience of kind of like what it's like to walk in and through the whole experience. We did an interview with Andrea Czechecki and Nadia Struwig, who are both from the Netherlands, but kind of grew up together going to like the rave scene, you know, DJing. They both started as DJs, so we all ran into each other at Superbooth, and they were like, you know, they hadn't seen each other in years, and like we all like conjured this like reunion with them because they were both on Synth Friends, so like it brought them together. It was like such a beautiful experience to be part of. So we did a special interview with them at the Bajuk stand, which Nadia was running, which is all those like patch and tweak books. So she was kind of like hosting that space, and I found Andrea, and we all got together, and they got to talk about, you know, growing up together and their reunion and kind of what it's like to be a non-male at Superbooth and over the years how much better it's gotten. So that was really cool to hear them talk about that, kind of like free-flowing, like it wasn't like a formal interview, so they were a little bit more off the cuff. So we put that in there. And then this week I'm going to be dropping like basically anything Buchla related that we did, which is the majority of what we did. That's going to be this week's stuff that I'm going to put in there. So that was kind of an unexpected aspect of the Vortex that I wasn't expecting us to have, you know, the ability to share or to even go to Superbooth or anything. So the fact that we can do something like that, that's like all about community and special experiences, and put that in the Vortex, like that's what it's for. So thank you all for supporting us in our ability to do this. Oh my god, Sid's here! What the? Oh my god! Sid, how are you? How's your soldering project that you were doing yesterday? Sid! Just tuned in, lovely people. Jock Van Valet, welcome in. First time chat, nice to see you. Wow, Sid, it's so good to see you. We had such a weird night, and we did an unboxing, and oh, they're right here, that's right. We got these coins made for our VIP members, and they're all individually numbered, and we unboxed them together. So welcome into our unexpected hang. No! Oh no, you got injured, no! From playing bass? Oh no.
Oh, I'm so glad we didn't redeem the slap in the bass last time.
I know. Wait, let's get you back. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my gosh, I did just say Nadia's name. Did we conjure you by saying her name? That's so funny. Yes, I was just talking about how we just launched our Vortex, and inside the Vortex we did an interview with Nadia and Andrea Czechecki at Superbooth. We went to Superbooth for the first time this year, so we have this whole section just about our exclusive Superbooth stuff. She was one of our synth friends on our Thursday talk show, so we got to meet Nadia and Andrea virtually, and then we all met at Superbooth in person and hung out. Oh no, Sid, it's just one of those human things where you're like, are my bones all still here? And sometimes you wake up and they're not how they should be. I hate that. Yeah, too much pinball for sure. Oh, I was yelling a little bit because it's the Buchla, I'm sorry. Oh, Sid. Well, definitely rest is a great idea. I can't imagine that's easy for you, though. You'll get over it. It's fine. It's fine. Next time we see you, you have like casts and slings and you're in tracksuit. And it just keeps getting more and more elaborate.
Completely body banded. It's the mummy.
Oh my god. Eventually he's just mummified. Oh my gosh. No, we don't want that for you. We want you to get better. Just your eyes are it's controlling everything. It's the latest technology. Two blinks for every sob, I love it. It's the Sid way. Oh my gosh, Jock, that is so cool. Yeah, we had her on for an interview. And just, yeah, you know, you must be part of whatever cosmic energy Nadia has, because she's given it to us as well. She sprinkled some of her cosmic dust on us, and now we're having all these cosmic experiences with her and all these threads from her. So she's a beautiful human, and we're so, so, so fortunate to know her and to have gotten to hang out with her at Super Booth. Incredible. Ooh. Oh no! This just came off. Oh well. We're having sort of... You're in, like... Oh gosh. Is it like Scottsdale, Arizona, Sid? I was thinking today, we've been having weather like Phoenix, Arizona type weather here. It's been nuts. So I was wondering what it's like there. Is it like cooler? I feel like you're having our weather, we're having yours. I like that there's no such thing as too much. I think you definitely live by that, and I should embrace it, because I'm living that way anyway. I just can't own it. I'm struggling to own my too muchness. Oh yeah, the pulled muscle thing? Oh, I see, Sid. So it is the same weather here as there. It's just that for you, that's kind of a cool day. Let me bring us back. It's always hot and cool at the same time because he's there.
What is?
Arizona.
Oh,
I don't know exactly where. Arizona is very diverse.
Who's that noise?
That was me.
Oh.
Arizona is very diverse in its climate. Like there's a forest and there's desert. And there's,
Right. Yeah. Totally.
Lake Havasu.
Well, Phoenix is actually a part that we've been through.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're back. Okay. Phoenix we have been to. Tucson we have been to. I don't remember Phoenix as much as I remember Tucson.
Yeah. No, I don't either. I mean, we just drove through Phoenix.
We only drove through it? Oh,
yeah.
I remember about Phoenix is that everything was brand new.
Everything was brand new.
And I was like, what the fuck?
The
Every
McDonald's,
gas station, every McDonald's.
I went to the nicest McDonald's I've ever been to in my entire life.
It was like Breaking Bad or something. There was nothing else around but the
to
nicest, newest things.
It was the fucking, I'm talking like the newest technology, like the nicest shit. It smelled like fucking cleaner in there.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Yeah, the humidity, I need to get a dehumidifier actually. I think that's the only way I'm going to survive this summer. Yeah, Phoenix is wild. But Tucson was like trippy, hippie kind of energy. We went to like a second location. Actually, we went to a third location with some hippies in Tucson, so you can imagine like what that experience was like. I could do a whole stream on our Tucson experience.
Yeah, Tucson was a
Tucson
ride.
was...
I still remember the name. I'm still friends with him on Facebook.
No, you weren't.
Mike.
His name is Mike?
Yeah, his name was Mike.
If you had held a gun to my head... Sorry, I'm being too violent. I've been watching Better Call Saul. If you held a fake gun to my head and asked me to remember this guy's name, nowhere on that list would
I bet you I could
Mike.
find him on Facebook.
No,
yeah.
his name was Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of remember now.
It was like, I forget his last name, but I feel like I could be jogged to remember it.
No, honestly, like, the Tucson was awesome. Like, it felt very much like, am I still in the US, you know? Like, it felt like its own planet. The roads are really wild, yeah. You're just sort of like, I've never been in a space that feels or looks like this before. And it was cool. It had a lot of, like, artistic energy. Like, all the spots we went to were really funky and cool and not, like, corporate. my Sopranos influence. Yeah, I can't help that I'm Sicilian. I'm sorry. It comes up every now and then. I know some people. What am I gonna say? What am I gonna do? What can you do? When you're born into it, what are you gonna do?
Exactly.
Oh, you checked out Tucson before moving to Phoenix, and remind us where you're from again, because I assumed you were from that area. Oh, Funkmaster Beta Units is in Tucson. Shout out Beta Units. I feel like I need to give a bunch of shout outs during this.
What was the name of that place? Scrappy's?
Oh, you're from Oklahoma! Okay.
Scrappy's? What was the name of the place we
Are
played?
you kidding me right now? I didn't remember Mike's name, and you think I'm gonna remember the venue where we like had trauma happen?
No, it was cool. We played
No,
at
it
a
was
venue
cool.
called Scrappy's.
Was it really called Scrappy's?
Yeah, and then
Okay,
this
that
guy
was-
Mike took us to like the bar that he worked at, and we played a show at that bar. Like,
So that was the era of We'll Do Anything.
and it was
playing a show.
downtown. It was like in the downtown Tucson area.
I've never been more stoked to be able to play 2 shows at 2 different venues in the city in one night. It was so fun. Like, what a glutton for punishment I am.
Yeah, dude, and then we ended up like doing
Then we
a
went to
shot
another location.
at his house when we got back.
Oh, we had the best
And his
time.
mom kicked us out or
we
something.
We went to his house. He was like, "Yeah, you guys can stay with me. I have this great house." So of course we go, and it's like definitely not his house. It's his mom's house. But it was like one of the best stays I've ever had on the road. It was like an amazing.
Yeah, it was a good experience.
Guest
I have good.
He wanted us to stay longer. I was like, "Sorry, we're on the road," but like, it was nuts.
I have a good memory of that visit. Yeah, it was fun.
It was super fun, but yeah, it was a wild like topography. For sure. I was like definitely in the desert now, you know. Oklahoma is now something I will remember that you are from. Someone on we don't know many people from Oklahoma.
Is the place you're from? He's like, we talked about it on the
Place you're
stream.
from. I know.
We did talk about it on
We
the
did.
stream.
I forgot because that's
You were
what I do.
doing the Raven in Oklahoma, right?
Bill Hader is from Oklahoma.
I didn't know that.
Yes, because
But that makes sense.
he talks about how when you're from Oklahoma, there's gonna be like one person in wherever you are that's also from Oklahoma,
That's right.
and that's like
and we
all
talked
you
about
talk
Jordan.
about. Yeah, and then there's somebody on another TV show that's from Oklahoma. That's like their whole personality is being from Oklahoma. So.
Yes.
But I've never been. Been to Texas, but I haven't been to Oklahoma. Been through Nebraska.
His
haven't
entire
been to
personality was like OKC.
Mm-hmm. Just like if you bring it up constantly, you know what I mean? In the desert playing a synth with no name. Yeah. We could go all night on the Oklahoma puns.
Oh gosh, Mr. X.
I feel like Oklahoma must have some special thing going on because
Thought you could
the
slide that
coolest
one
people,
in on us.
The coolest
Yeah.
people. Oh my god! Sid! Let's go!
Aww.
Thank you
Ladies
so much.
and gentlemen, we've got the amazing Sid Heresy here today, subscribing to us.
Just like everybody needs to obviously be following you, so that's a given. That's Oklahoma is okay, exactly the state slogan. That's incredible. Okay, I got to know Nadia. Oh, before she went to Sydney and then Berlin, yeah. Oh my gosh, yes, that's exactly.
I missed the Nadia tie-in, the Nadia bit.
Jock,
What's going on?
So Jock jumped in and was like, "Did you just say Nadia's name? I came here because I saw your name and remembered you had interviewed her, so I was coming to the stream, and it was right when I was talking about her."
Wow.
And I was like, "Well, that's very Nadia, isn't it?" And he's basically
It's
like, "Yeah."
super
We're
Nadia.
basically like, "Yeah, that's Nadia." Sorry.
Oh my gosh. So they know Nadia
From Holland.
from Holland. Oh shit. So you're like, you know.
Yeah, OG.
You know.
My most intense
Nadia.
live music experience ever is still when I saw her perform for the first time. I literally don't feel gravity. It was
Wow.
Yes.
Origins.
Oh my god, I believe it. That's incredible. Thank you for sharing that with us. I hope
That's so
she knows
cool.
that. Have you told her that? I'm sure you have.
Yeah. That's...
She's so special. I know. She would not want us to tout her so much, but yeah, really, really cool to get to hang out with her, like outside of Super Booth a little, you know, and just like chill without being on, if you know what I mean. So So it's very real, our connection at this point. Good, she knows. I guess Obama's Weed Man, you're right. Oklahoma has that special thing that it has a musical. And it's like one of the best classic musicals. We can't deny that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Nadia played some rad gig in London, I want to say, or at least in the UK. Like for her birthday or something. It was insane.
Are they still on the road?
Oh my gosh, Actitech, that's so interesting. I forgot about that connection. I think it's like a timing thing, right? So she was moving about in different pathways than you were, so somehow she knows Andrea from those days, but you guys didn't meet, and I think that's really interesting. So it's cool that Twitch has brought us all together. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to Nadia.
Cheers to the forgotten souls who are not here with us today.
They are with us in synth spirits. Very relaxing, right?
I think
I'm still just...
the main thing is this.
It's so relaxing. I would recommend that...
This deal.
Just something like this. Anything kind of like this. Because it has a couple things going on. You're getting to grip it here, which I think is really important. Because I have shakers and things like that. It's not the same. I have this guy too. Oh, shoot.
I know that seemed jarring for a sec, but we'll forget that I made that little pitch change in just a few secs.
Thank you so much, Shock. That's really kind of you to say. I would say that, you know, that's a hard thing for me to accept. It's so nice, you know what I mean? I'll try.
I'm the one who has a hard time taking compliments.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not hard for me. I can just put on a face about it.
I'm proud of you.
But yeah, what I was saying is that, you know, a shaker is nice, a little fine motor skills, but being able to grip is like an important thing for your health. So this thing is really perfect because you get to do this as well as this, which is sort of like a fidget spinner type of energy. So I would say 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Nothing's going to beat music, you know what I mean? But this is so music adjacent that... Mr. X, so cheeky. If by star you mean actual star in the sky, then I would love to lasso some stars with my magnet. The stars were aligned this super booth. Honestly, I think it was the jet lag. Really,
it was an awesome super booth.
I was so in it and out of it at the same time.
I was actually thinking about that today, how Super Booth 23 is going to go down in the books for being, I think, one of the best of all time. I think.
It was so awesome.
I could just tell. There was just such good energy on that place.
I love the idea that there are synth stars. Like, we're such a little niche community as it is. I think that's so cute. Like, you get a gold star, you get a gold star.
You get a gold star, and you get a gold star. Yeah.
I'm gonna wear mine in my hair. Yeah, we were extremely... you get a coin. That's true, Mr.
You get a coin.
You get a coin.
We
could have done, like, official, like,
coin.
Anybody who's here who's getting one, I could pull yours and pack it for you and write you a note.
Oh, she's gonna write a...
I love to write the notes.
She's gonna write a long note.
You have to tell me to stop writing the notes, because I can't stop writing the notes.
She's gonna write a little book.
I might write a book, yeah. Keep it with the coin. You know, they should have like a little certificate of authenticity. Like a Barbie version, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's for the coin, it's not for you.
Sorry, Actitech, this is a super weird coin ceremony. Like this here, this what we got going on right now is exactly what you're talking about.
Oh my god. Yeah. Where we basically do a ceremony. I mean, we could do that. We could vote in our Discord if y'all want to do a ceremony about the coins. I just want to drag it out as much as possible. No, I like the idea of giving the coins a certificate of authenticity that's like, your owner is authentic, not the other way around.
Right. Yeah.
Your owner is an authentic human who promises to keep good care of you.
I absolutely get that and agree.
So so much. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, Jack. Don't even get me started. I'm going to cry talking about how much I love Twitch.
Twitch is the best. We think it's more responsible than it may seem to be.
Oh, yeah. See, the thing about that we've been learning, because we started streaming...
For all the goodness in our lives.
Not the height of, like, quarantine or anything, you know? Like, much later than that. So there was still, like, the tail end of it. So we kind of started as it was fading out. So we kind of started noticing people who were like, oh, yeah, I was twitching during the pandemic, but not at all anymore. And I'm like, we miss you. Come back. We're all still here. Why'd you stop? You can do both. You can go outside and touch grass and stream. We went and saw some bison the other day. We can touch grass and stream.
We went and fought M. Bison the other day.
I know, I wish I could put up a little slideshow of our photos and videos. So can I tell them about the bison?
Yeah.
Okay, so we went to a park specifically because they have bison grazing there for, you know, like a state park, a preserve or whatever. And we got there and we didn't find them at first. It was like a whole... It was like a whole thing.
Shuriken.
It was a whole thing to try to find the bison. But when we found them, what was really interesting, which is something that happens a lot, is they were behind a metal fence thing. So we got all the way up to the fence. And there was this one bison that was grazing kind of closer to the fence and like all the other ones were away. And when Gus got close to the fence, it like followed him. And I don't mean in a scary way. I mean in like an animal spirit cosmic energy way. Like,
you do have the video to prove it.
I have a video showing them going on a walk together. Oh, Synthon. Sorry.
So to be honest, I really did have this connection with this bison. Like, I swear, like, I sat down and I like knelt down behind it and it was like off in this other direction. Like, and it just like came and like specifically like came right next to me and like knelt down and it like hadn't been sitting down. It wasn't in sit down mode and I could tell and it was just like, dude, like what is the deal with this? I felt like Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, dude, he was the bison whisperer.
I was like,
I literally was like, go stand by the bison, I'll take a photo. And he goes over there and they just started going on a walk together, like parallel. Like the fence is between them, Gus is on one side and the bison's on the other, and they just start walking together. And then Gus stops, it stops. Gus kneels down, it turns around and it kneels like on its feet first, and it kneels down, and then it just lays there and it like does like a nervous system reset. Like it sort of reminds me. So a lot of times when we get near dogs or cats, they do the same thing, and they'll get near him and they'll like sit down.
Oh, it's me.
And they'll do this nervous system reset thing that looks like they're shaking, but it's actually them like calming their systems down. And I saw the fucking bison do it. I have it on video of this bison like feeling calm by being near Gus.
It's just like they have to see this now.
It's insane. So he didn't want me to share it because he thought it was weird, but I can share it with y'all. I can put it in the Vortex.
I feel like with the backstory,
I'll put it in the Discord.
With the backstory, it makes sense. I'm way more okay with it with the backstory, but like just showing it is kind of like, you know,
I guess because like I know because it happens so often.
Yeah, you saw the magic.
Like little kids and cats and dogs and things like that.
I felt it and it was fucking weird.
You come in contact with those a lot, so I thought, oh, it's like, oh, these are just friendly animals, right? No, a bison, I was not expecting that. And this bison was acting kind of like it was like the king of the herd, if you will, and it was kind of acting almost protective, like it was keeping to the outside. And there were like babies in the center.
Wow, you gleaned all of that from this interaction?
I filmed it all. I couldn't see it. Like there's like smaller bison that look maybe like they're the females. We know that one was the male, obviously. There's a way you can tell.
Yeah.
And the other ones looked like they were the females, and then there were babies in the center. So the babies were all sleeping, and the mommies were kind of around it. And then the bison dad was like on the outside grazing because their people were there. So it was kind of being protective. And like, dude, it laid down for Gus. It was insane. It was insane.
It did sort of kneel to me. If it was a situation in the wild where like I needed to like calm down this animal by hand or else it was going to eat me or something.
Like a Disney movie
I would have felt very successful in that moment. I would have. I'll be honest.
I'm going to cover these up again. Or little dust covers. Okay. What's the guy with the thing you said we weren't doing in the infomercial?
Oh, Ron Popeil?
Ron Popeil. This is our Ron Popeil stuff right here. Oh, see you later, Sid. Have a good weekend. We'll probably
Take it
see
easy,
you tomorrow.
Sid.
We have movie night tomorrow. We always raid into you after that.
Feel better, man.
Yeah, feel better. Rest. Stop hanging out with us. You need to go rest.
Take care.
Thanks for humoring us about your Oklahoma roots. And thank you for the sub. Oh, you'll be back. We may not be. What does AFK mean?
Bum, bum, bum.
I still have to learn. So I kind of missed out on like internet lingo and stuff. So I'm still trying to catch up. Like I did AOL AIM kind of things, and that reminds me of an AOL AIM thing, right? Away from computer. Yeah. Awesome fucking cool. Yeah. Totally get it. Totally get it. Younger people. Who says I'm younger? Younger than what? I bet younger people than even like really young people probably know what it is more than I do because they all speak in slang and code and abbreviations. Do you want to give us a little patch explainer? Can I redeem a patch explainer?
Sure.
Can we do a patch explainer?
So we're hearing this little bit that was captured. Let me turn the other things down. So we've got this little bit of ambient stuff. I would say, what would you call this? Like, kind of like beautiful? I don't know what to call it.
Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Ask a little kid, it'll give it the perfect word.
So it was actually randomly captured or sampled from the radio, which in the beginning of the stream was like much more harsh and just had like speech stuff going on because, well, it's the radio. I have no control over that. But then all of a sudden, and this is one of the things I love about this module, I heard this come through the airwaves and I was like, oh man, I gotta save that. So I hit the freeze button and pulled, I had something actually triggering the freeze like randomly, so it was like sampling little bits of the radio. And I pulled that plug and like hit the freeze button real quick because I wanted to capture whatever was happening, and I did, and I was like, yes, I got it. And so that's what we're hearing here, and I've been kind of like playing it up and down in different, you know, pitches. Like it sounds really nice if you like pitch it down too. Just such a nice little instrument. Maybe it's like the, you know, something coming through right before their, I doubt it's like ambient 105. Like that's what I would imagine, like the actual like.
Oh my god.
Dialogue
Can
to
we
be.
start at ambient
like
105.7 channel?
Ambient. But yeah, like. So I have that little bit there, and then we've got just, you know, like a little Buchla bongo-y thing happening from the 259, and I have the, you know, the little touch controller controlling the speed of the pulse, clocking it with the looper, but I'm not really using the looper, it's just setting the tempo. And so we can't really hear that super loud over this, so
Ooh,
play
nice.
it by itself.
Solo it. Should we do... Let's do that.
And I've got a little portamento from the 218, so that's it without the portamento. Very straight
Don't really
laced.
need that. There we go.
So that's it by itself, and then, you know, you gate that a little more, add a little portamento, and that's where you get those. And then I had a 258 panned hard right. And I just have like a little triangle LFO from the 281, kind of like controlling the speed of the pitch modulation there.
Ooh. Stereo is recommended.
And then I have the delay, which is kind of doing like a call and response on the oscillator there. Which, I don't know why I'm not hearing that right now. Oh, probably because it wasn't quite on. The switch didn't quite activate. There we go.
Now I just want to start. I'm a boom boom girl in a Europe world.
And so then I was like scratching the oscillator. Create a little rhythmic variation. And then you add that little ambient bit back in. And then I slow everything down just a little bit more. Because it's 105
Just up and down on it.
So this is just really chill right here. Like, we got to sleep.
I know, I'm like so relaxed right now. Oh my god. Hold that bubbly part.
You know what it needs? It needs a little bit of white noise. Or it just needs a little bit of noise, period. It just needs like...
Some
I think I have some happening somewhere. Yeah, let me patch some phased noise. then we just need like a little bit of modulation. Subtle modulation just to give it a little bit of sea spray vibes instead of just coming in all at once.
Sea spray.
So I'm just taking a little bit of fluctuating random voltage from the 266 and adding that to an already offset volume gate that's set on regular gate mode, not low pass gate or filter. And that just gives it a little, like, just something. Like, I just want, like, a little variation there. I want it to feel like maybe not a hard, like, rushing in and rushing out necessarily, but, like, just sort of some kind of, like, there's stuff going on that's natural rather than artificial feeling.
That went from Apache Slinger to Apache Builder.
Can't help myself. What can I say?
I know, I was like, we're off on another planet now.
You heard Garrett today. There's no such thing as the past or the future.
There's only the present. We're right. There's this show called 100-Foot Wave that we checked out.
Oh, thank you so much for explaining.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it, yeah.
So, you know, we love surfing. We're more into the, you know, the WSL comp stuff. So, like, the regular season comp, the World Tour, whatever, Championship Tour, which is like 2 to 6 foot waves, right? Maybe 10. Sometimes there'll be 10, but that's insane. Usually it's like 2 to 6. And it's about artistry, and it's sort of like gymnastics in that there's like a panel of judges and the score is conglomerated or whatever, averaged out. And there's different heats, and it's really fun to watch because it's always in beautiful locations. And you're just watching these athlete artists at work on riding nature, you know? It's just beautiful. But big wave surfing is a totally different thing that we don't really know that much about. So there's a documentary show on HBO called, or Max, good luck finding it, The 100-Foot Wave. And it tells the story of this one location where they try to have a surf competition on this big wave. And
Can I steal your thunder? Nazaré, Portugal!
yeah, Nazaré. People will say, oh, Nazaré, when we say we like surfing. We're like, that is like just the most famous place right now for surfing. But yeah, it's gorgeous, it's scary, it's amazing. So, you know, much like surfing waves, we like to surf the sound waves. Just close your eyes, imagine yourself surfing on the sound waves in the distant cosmos. Surfing the web. I mean, that used to be a thing. Like, if you watch like anything from the year 2000, you're gonna hear phrases like that used unironically. I'm surfing the interweb. It's hard for me. I want to sing so bad, but I don't have any of my stuff turned on, and it would like totally disrupt everything for me to do that. But
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. You can just mute the mixer channel.
You can call bullshit.
Yeah.
Let it out. No, we're just having fun. We're just having fun. We're just hanging out. We're hanging out with coins. We're having fun. Man, this was wild. I didn't expect us to end up in Buchla Land for the coin unboxing, but here we are. Alright, Mr. X. Settle down, settle down. I think we're gonna leave you with this because less is more, right? As much fun as this is, we know we're gonna be streaming again tomorrow for movie night, so I don't wanna burn myself out with excitement. Thanks to all our friends who hung out with us on this experience. And thanks to all our Vortex members for helping us decide to do this. I was really nervous about it, so thank you for the support. And now that we have unboxed, we will start shipping these out to you. So if you are expecting one, expect an email with a tracking ID soon. We will be sending that out to you. Keep it safe. Maybe we'll send you a little ASMR bubble wrap with it as well. We have to send one all the way across the pond, so we have to figure out how to protect them in transit. They did pretty well in those boxes. I was very impressed with the packing. 10 out of 10 on the box. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for being here, Mr. Obama's Weed Man. We had a lot of fun too. Like I said at the top, I was so nervous, but it was really excitement, and it turned out to be super fun, so it all worked out. We'll be back tomorrow for movie night. Make sure to join our Discord so that you can vote on movie night and hang out with us and talk about gear and music and all the things. So we'll see you tomorrow, and don't forget we're going to be starting our regular programming again. Wait, where are we? There we are.
Where are we? Hey.
Starting on Monday, so we'll be back to like studio time and figuring out what we should be working on right now is basically the deal.
7 a.m. See you there, Obama's Weed Man. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. You got it? We're going to be all day.
12 hours of stream. No, actually, we are probably going to play around with what time we stream from now on. So it might be different on different days. So we're going to basically start an experimental trajectory of... We're going to start with Monday, Wednesday, Friday and see what time and kind of go from there. On top of, we're still going to do Synth Friends and Movie Night. This is just more. It's always and. It's always and in the Vortex.
Always and.
Coin hype. Thank you all for being here. This was super duper fun. I'm just, y'all are the best and you know it. Should we raid Sid? Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, I'm definitely excited to start sending out the coins because that makes it real, That makes the Vortex real, so I'll throw the Vortex out one more time. You can always use the command Vortex anytime you're unsure of what I'm talking about, and then you can find out more. Let's see. Oh, we've got a lot of friends streaming right now. Boopity-boopity-boo.
Let's flip a coin. Let's flip the coin.
No, don't flip these coins. Don't you dare.
All right, we'll flip this coaster. I just want, because I love both those people, so I want to flip a coaster and be neutral about it.
What just happened?
It didn't work. All right. Flipping the coaster for who we rate into.
But who was tails?
Call it. Bardic is what?
Bardic is heads.
Heads, okay. And this is heads.
That is heads. It's heads!
It's Bardic! Yay!
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. What a wonderful problem to have, by the way, of having too many friends to stream.
To rate into.
Rate into.
Yeah, dude.
I never thought that would
sick.
be a thing. When we first started this, I was like, what's rating? Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I don't know anyone. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Oh, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. would cover all your work music needs. That's good to know. We will...
I would play the radio from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
It will definitely not be 7 a.m. because I'm having a hard time getting up right now. I don't know what's going on with me, but I don't want to get up in the morning like a toddler. Or no, like a teenager. A toddler would want to get up.
Remember, you have the power of manifestation.
I have the power to have what I want. But I imagine it's going to be like the noonish hour. Noonish, 4-ish, somewhere in there. So we're going to play around with the times and see what feels right and just kind of try to just do as much as we can because we want to kind of get our sea legs back, if you will.
Contrary to popular belief, we have some shite to do.
Yeah, we have some music to finish and things like that. So we'll be creating, improving, figuring out all of that stuff. All of those things. Come on. I love that. So, beyond all my ramblings, we will see you tomorrow for movie night. And
Bye.
Happy anniversary to us. That's all I'll say.
Aww. Happy
Much
anniversary
love.
to us.
Much love to all of you for
I feel like
being
if
here.
I don't say it, it's weird now.
Take care and see you.
See ya.